Hey, what is up everybody, Syncratic Tech here today, and I'm back with another video here. And you guys can obviously see by the title of this video, it is another video of the Pioneer DDJ SB2 review. If you guys are wondering why I'm doing it again, it is because I deleted the old one because I figured that I could make it a little bit better. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's just get into it. So truthfully guys, well, let me just start with here. This is kind of what it looks like when you have tracks loaded into Serato. I have 2 tracks loaded in there right now. I'm not gonna play them because, first of all, I don't want to get any copyright. And 2, the only reason why I have tracks loaded in Serato is so I can show you guys like all the features and stuff. So I'm not going to be playing anything. I'm just going to be having the tracks loaded in there so you guys can see what it looks like when all the tracks are in there and everything. So anyway, so the first thing that I noticed about this controller different from the original SB is definitely channel levels. So if you guys don't know what channel levels are, I'll just show you. So pretty much when you have a track loaded and you're playing the track, I'm just going to turn my mic down. So it shows the level of, like, the volume of the track that is coming out of the controller. And if you have it all the way up here in the red, that is actually bad for your equipment. So I usually try and keep it around the yellow range. I mean, I find it okay if it's a little bit up in the red like that, like when there's like a heavy beat or something and it's up in the red like that, but it's just as long as it's not like that, I cannot stand it when people do that. I hate it. I hate it when people do that. Even though it's not my stuff, my equipment, I still hate watching people just do stuff like that. But so anyway, the other thing that I noticed different about this controller from the original is trim or gain, which is what I was just using. So let's just go into this one. So you can change like how sorry guys, I'm kind of freaking out a little bit over here, but not really freaking out, but I'm just like that. With trim or gain, you can change the volume without using the fader, the channel fader, which is actually really good, because then you don't have like massive volume coming out of your controller. Instead of like having the original SB where you don't have that, it definitely does make it a little bit better. So I mean, I don't know if Serato actually does have legit auto gain, but like this controller and the original SB only come with Serato DJ Intro, but for some reason I had to download my DJ Intro off of Serato.com, which I'm not sure exactly why it didn't come out of the box. Thank you, Amazon. But anyway, so another thing is now you can control 3 decks. Or not 3 decks, 4 decks, which is still pretty cool. I've actually done a couple little videos like that on my Facebook, so if you guys want to check out my Facebook, I do have a couple videos of me using 4 decks. I should be putting one up on my Facebook later today, which will probably be out before this video comes out, but anyway, so another thing is pad trams. So when you tap on it, then it'll be blue. And it's hard to explain exactly what it does, but I'm just gonna load this track here, and what it pretty much does, so instead of going like up and down like this with your fader, this one does it like, so it's like that, this one is like that, you know, and then it slowly increases, and it's pretty cool. I don't use it too much, but it's still a pretty cool thing to use. Like it sounds really cool when you're doing it, and you use the you're going up the high pass filter. It sounds pretty cool like that. So I mean, it's pretty much got everything else. You know, it's got its filter, low, mids, and highs, headphone part. I can't really think of what it's called. Obviously, cues, browser, load, 3 effects, which is pretty cool. And another thing is when you're on deck 3 and 4, for some reason, I mean, I don't know if you can somewhere in the settings on DJ Intro, but you cannot use the effects for decks 3 and 4. I don't know if that's... I don't know if you can... No, I don't know if you can. No, you can't use the effects in decks 3 and 4. If you guys like go through the settings and whatever or something like that, and you actually find how you can, please let me know in the comments, because it would really help me out. But so something else. I had it in my head. Oh yeah, filter fade. That's what I was gonna say. So the cool thing that I really like on the SB, I don't know if you want to call them like I don't know what you want to call them, but something cool from the original SB and from this one, the SB2, is filter fade. Filter fade is something that I find really cool. So like when you have 2 tracks loading, let's say you have this track loading, okay? You press filter fade, it'll start blinking, and you can actually filter out the left deck and filter in the right deck, unless if you're the opposite way. But that is pretty cool. And something else that I found really cool is on the mixers, like the DJM like 900. On the sides they have like, this is just a regular color effect, and then you can like press whether you want to filter or like a noise or something. And if you want to have it like all the way over, and then you press filter, and then you can like filter in something. I mean, it's kind of hard to explain with well, to me it is anyway, but you can kind of do the same thing with filter. But if you only have 1 track loading, so usually what I do is, let's say I'm using this track, alright, I'm on this track. Then I go over, press filter, turn the filter all the way over, press it, and it will do the filter, which is something that I have found to be pretty cool. And you can also do it the same way, obviously, with high pass filter. But that's something cool that I like to do sometimes. You also have, obviously, the vinyl mode and the key lock. The key lock is something that I personally like to have on all the time, because if you have it off and you're going like this, you know, with a track, then you get like a wave sound, and I don't really like that. So I mainly keep it on, so it's not like really wavy when I'm trying to, you know, beat match or something. And I have like both tracks like all the way up, and I got this track, and so it's easier to beat match without making it sound like really wavy and kind of like offbeat. But so down here you have your 4 pads for each deck. You got hot cues, auto loops, manual loops, and sampler. But if you have full Serato DJ, I'm just gonna go over like the full Serato DJ things here. So if you have full Serato DJ, the way, and don't know if you guys can tell very well, but there's like these red, I hope that's in the camera right, but there's like these red ones below them. That is for Serato only, like regular Serato only. You cannot use those with DJ Intro. But so under the vinyl you have slip mode, and the way to get these red ones in regular, you have to press shift, and then you can get under hotkeys, you can get hotkeys, so you can actually get 8 hotkeys per deck, which is really cool, especially if you're trying to make like different cool beats and stuff. And under auto loops you have roll. Oh, no, don't want that. And then under manual loop you have cue loops, and then under sampler you have banks. And then under vinyl you have slip mode, which is personally pretty cool, especially if you're doing like rolls or something. But the way you can tell if you're on slip mode in regular Serato is when you hold shift, vinyl will still be red, and that's how you know that you are in slip mode. And you can also do in shift mode, or whatever you want to call it, you can do tempo range. I don't know exactly. Wait, hold on. Never mind, I'm just going crazy. Sorry guys. So, but anyway, then you also have your regular, play button, cue button, sync, which I really only use in Serato DJ. Yes, I know a lot of people are like, ew, sync mode, oh dude, you're so bad, just stopped it, whatever. But the reason why I only use sync while I'm using DJ intro is because when you're changing the tempo, it doesn't change by 0.1, it changes by like 0.02 or 0.05 or something like that. So you can't get the exact right tempo in DJ intro, which I don't know exactly why they did that. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, and then also the tempo sliders. They're actually kind of small. I kind of expected them maybe just to be a little bit larger, like I haven't showed you guys this yet, but I hope that's on the right here. But I was gonna say, before I get into what I was going to say, you also have two mic outputs. I can never remember the exact millimeter, but it's kind of good if you're doing there's two people DJing on the same controller, or somebody is trying to teach somebody. I was just gonna say learn them, but if you want to teach somebody how to do it. And then you also have a mic volume and mic level, which I don't use because I don't have a mic. But and then so this is the back part of it. So you have your master out and your USB for your computer, and that's all of it on the outputs. But so as I was going to say, I think what they could have done is move this down to maybe the edge if they could have, so scooted these outputs down and then made the tempo slider a little bit better. I mean, they definitely could have done it on the right side, but it wouldn't make sense to do it on the right side, not the left side. So then again, the only people that know how they can move it is the people that make the equipment, people that work at Pioneer that make it. But anyways guys, so that's pretty much it, other than pretty good sized platters. Yeah, I mean you can pretty much almost scratch on anything. I guess, I don't know, I'm not a scratcher, but yeah, I'm not very good at it, but because I don't really try anyway. But I just mix, not huge into scratching like a lot of other people are. But I rate this controller. I mean, I can't exactly rate it out of personal experience of other controllers, because I haven't really used a lot of other controllers, but or equipment, but I'd rate this controller probably about an 8 out of 10, only because they could have done some better stuff with this. Let's see, what could they have done better? They probably could have changed the tempo sliders. I mean, they got all this room up here that they could have done. If there's anything else that you guys have, please leave it down in the description below. Of what, or not the description, the comments below. Tell me what they could have done better. They also probably could have made the hotkey buttons bigger too, kind of like how they were on the original SB. They were big. They were this big or something like that, because they didn't have the trim and gains. So these were all moved up one. Let's see. I don't know if they had I don't know if they had the filter on the original, on the regular SB. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that back up. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I don't think it was my best review, but But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll leave the link to the description. Wait, I'll leave the link to the Amazon link. Yeah, I'll leave the link to be able to purchase this on Amazon, which is where I got it. So you guys can always get this controller. It's about $250. Kind of cheap. Then again, some of you guys are gonna be like, cheap? $250 ain't cheap, but it is if you're talking about DJ equipment. So, plus this is a pretty good controller. I use it just about every single day. If you guys want, you guys can check out my my Behringer HPX2000 headphone review. These are some pretty good headphones, so you guys can always go check them out. I'll also leave the link to these in the description below if you guys wanna. Or it's also in my review video of those headphones. So if you guys want to check those out, check that video out. You know, check out the headphones on Amazon. Check out the controller on Amazon. Definitely do it. As I was saying, this is a pretty good controller. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like the video, comment on the video, share the video. You know, whatever. Please subscribe, it would help me out a lot. So thank you guys for watching. Syncretic out. Peace.